What's up, everybody? Justin here to do another episode of The List. What's the list? Could be anything. Could be daily topics, could be news items, daily news, wrestling news, stuff that I read on the internet that I want to respond to or have thoughts on. So that's what the list is. It can be a list of any topics I want to talk about. On this episode of The List, episode number 5, I will be talking about what this woman, Cara Maria, from MTV's The Challenge shows. I will be talking about her and what she said about the WWE women. Basically, she's speaking about the women's division and what she thinks of them and stuff like that. And I'll also be talking about, in this episode, rumored WrestleMania 33 matches. I'll be talking about those rumored matches. Some I don't like at all that are rumored. Hopefully they're only rumors now and they don't happen. And I'll also be talking about where the Royal Rumble 2018 will be. So I'll talk about that first. Royal Rumble 2018 will be coming from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The Royal Rumble 2018 will be in Philly. Philly's always a great crowd, very passionate, hardcore fans there. Philly's a great choice to host the 2018 Royal Rumble, so I'm happy for Philly that you get a Rumble. I wish my hometown, Milwaukee, would get a Royal Rumble, but I doubt they ever will. But it'd be nice if we did. So, Royal Rumble 2018 is in Philly. Good for Philly. I'm happy for the Philly fans that live there. So, next on the list, I'm going to talk about Cara Maria. Cara Maria is from MTV's show, The Challenge. The Challenge shows. They've probably done 50,000 challenge shows in the past 5 to 10 years. I'm not kidding. They've probably done 50,000 MTV challenges. It's insane. They were called Challenge, Battle of the X's, Battle of the Sexes. They've done 100 million different challenge shows. And some of these people off the challenge shows, I don't think they work. I mean, they just live for getting on the challenge and winning a lot of money. And then they live off that money, and I don't know if they can make money off appearances, if they can appear at clubs and get paid, I don't know. But some of them, in my opinion, just live off going on the challenge shows and they do nothing else in their life. But Cara Maria, she's not one of them that lives off the challenge shows. I'm sure she has a lot of money in the bank, probably, from them. I don't remember how many challenges she's won. I think one year she was in first place, won a lot of money. Or at least she won 50,000 or 75,000 or something like that. I don't know how many times she's come in second or third place. I don't know. I haven't watched every single challenge that she's been in, but I've seen a lot of them. And I'm not going to bash Cara Maria. I'm not going to bash her at all. Basically because her looks. She looks damn good, I think. I'm attracted to her, so I'm not going to bash her. So anyways, these are a couple of her tweets. And I said I don't think she lives off the challenge shows because she is a kickboxing trainer or instructor. So that's probably one of her main jobs, full-time jobs. So I guess she was watching Raw on Monday, like 24th is Tuesday. So she tweeted about maybe she did this on purpose to get attention. I don't know. But before her tweets, before I read them, I'll just say this article in front of me says that Cara Maria is a longtime WWE fan. So, I'll believe that. If she's not, she just tweeted WWE in their Twitter account. She just tweeted them in her tweet, probably to get attention. But I hope she's a fan and she just didn't make it up. So she starts saying, in one of her tweets, she said she legit want to be in WWE. It's on her bucket list. Those other girls are nothing to write home about. I need to try out. I need to try out. I thought she said I need a tryout. Because Cara Maria, the WWE is not going to just hand you a tryout. They're not going to just mail you something saying you're invited to a tryout at the Performance Center. They're not going to do that. First off, you're not an indie wrestler. You haven't been working for years and years in the ring. So you're a kickboxing instructor. Again, you're not an indie wrestler. You haven't even been wrestling for 5 years. So, I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure you want to try out, but I think you'd be cut really fast. Anyways, she wants to try out. Good for her. But again, she's not a wrestler. So I don't know what she thinks. I don't know. Maybe she's in great shape. Maybe she could actually last the tryout and make it through. So her next tweet after she says those other girls are nothing to write home about. Does she watch the product? I don't know what she's talking about. I mean, has she seen Charlotte, Becky? Has she seen Alexa Bliss? Has she seen Bayley? Has she seen Sasha? Has she seen Nia Jax? Has she seen Mickie James? Has she seen Naomi, Natalya, Nikki Bella? All those women I named have a ton of talent. All of them have talent. Now, out of all those women I named, I'd put Nikki Bella at the very bottom, and then Nia Jax, but they all have talent, and they've all worked hard and busted their ass for years and years to get their spots. So they deserve their spots. I don't know why she said they're nothing to write home about. I disagree with that, because a lot of them are very, very, very good in the ring. Her next tweet to WWE talking about the women, she says, is it a requirement for WWE women to dress and act like strippers? ? I can't tell any of them apart. Try something new, ladies. That's what she said in her next tweet on Tuesday morning, or not Tuesday morning. Yeah, that was Tuesday morning. And her tweet about it's her bucket list that she needed to try out and the other ladies are nothing to write home about. That tweet was on the 21st of January. And her other tweets are on the 24th of January. So, requirement for women to dress and act like strippers. I can't tell them apart. Try something new, ladies. I don't know what she's talking about. Strippers, has she watched the product at all? She says she's a lifelong WWE fan. Or, not lifelong, long time. What'd she say? Long time WWE fan. Again, I don't know if that's true, but I hope she's not making that up. Has she watched the WWE product at all? Who the hell does she see as strippers in the company right now? One of the women that could have been looked at as a stripper is actually gone. Her name was... what's her name? She used to be a Funkadactyl. Cameron. Cameron is gone. Does she watch WWE women's matches? Does she even watch them? Because I watch them. I watch them all, and I've never seen them dressed like strippers. They have wrestling gear. They wear their wrestling gear. I don't know what she's speaking of. It's not like they're wrestling and going out to the ring in thongs. This isn't the damn Attitude Era anymore. So I don't know what she's talking about. These women to dress and act like strippers. The only woman she might have seen on WWE TV that could be looked at is dressed like a stripper, but I disagree, is Lana. Maybe she saw Lana dressed in a short skirt. Who cares? That's not a stripper. Just because you wear a mini skirt. That's not a stripper look, in my opinion. And Lana is class, in my opinion. Lana is 100% class. She doesn't look like a stripper. So, I don't know. Cara Marie, you must have been watching WWE Network's Attitude Era, Monday Night Raws, in the Attitude Era, to think that these ladies look like strippers and these women wrestlers look like strippers. I don't think they do. I don't know what product you're watching. You must be watching the Attitude Era from 20 years ago. Or 19 years ago. And then she puts out another tweet. At the end of the day, none of these new girls can hold a candle to Lita. That's a stupid tweet. I disagree with that. Yes, Lita was good. Yes, she made an impact, and she was good. She was a decent wrestler, but Lita is not as good, in my opinion, as Sasha, Bayley, Becky, Charlotte, Natalya. Alexa's even better in the ring than Lita. And I could probably name a few. Asuka, better in the ring than Lita. So Lita, I guess Lita was probably her favorite. But I disagree. These new girls can hold a candle. Or none of these new girls can hold a candle to Lita. Lita must have been her favorite. I disagree. Many others currently on the roster are better than Lita ever was. And I was a fan of Lita, but she wasn't one of the best. She wasn't one of the best wrestlers. And that's what I care about. Women wrestlers are great wrestlers and great workers. So then Paige responds. Paige, who's out of action, recovering from neck surgery, did not take kindly to the remarks that Cara Marie made. So Paige quoted her tweet and tweeted above it, "Yet we do everything in our power off the stripper pole," that's a pretty funny line, "to empower women/men and encourage female athletes, and we work with charities." So Paige fired a shot back at her. That was pretty good. But she writes back to her, "But we are just strippers. What do I know?" ? That's also pretty funny. So Paige kind of owned Cara Marie on Twitter, and Cara Marie did not respond to Paige's tweet. I wonder why. Probably because she had a lot of fans attack her and call her an idiot. And then Paige responds to someone else on Twitter. I don't know who they were. She writes, "Just giving a tool some relevance." That's pretty funny. So, again, my final thoughts on Cara Marie. She has a right to tweet whatever she wants and her opinions on the WWE women, but I really disagree with her opinions. They're not strippers. I don't know what... She must be watching the Attitude Era, because these women that are currently in the company are not strippers. They don't dress like strippers, and they can actually wrestle. As I said, at the bottom of my list as good wrestlers are Nikki Bella and then Nia Jax. So, Cara Marie, you stop watching Attitude Era. On the network, they're not strippers. They can actually wrestle, and they are actually very good. And the current women's champions, Charlotte on Raw, Alexa on SmackDown, the women's champions are currently very, very good. And the other women are also very good that are signed to the company. Cara Maria, have you ever watched a product called NXT? Watch NXT and watch some Asuka matches. I think you'll be impressed. I don't think you'll think Asuka's a stripper. And if you would call Asuka a stripper, she'd probably choke you out in about a minute and you would pass out. So, Cara Maria, I like you because you're hot. That's why I like you, and you're a WWE fan. I had no idea you were a WWE fan. That makes me like you even more, but I did not like your tweets attacking the women in the WWE. So that's all I'm going to say about Cara Maria and her tweets. Very odd tweets. I mean, very odd to just randomly put WWE's Twitter handle and start talking about how the women are look like strippers and have no talent. Very odd, weird tweets. But I still like you, Cara Maria. I have no hate towards you. But I'm sure she was really attacked on Twitter by a lot of fans. And I don't know, just you can disagree with her or say you disagree, but don't attack her and call her names and don't curse her out. That'd be immature. So my next topic on the list is WrestleMania 33 rumored matches. Rumored matches so far that could happen on the show. I'm sure some of them will and some might not. First one, I'll talk about Shane McMahon against AJ Styles. I hate it. Let me turn this off. I hate the idea of that match. I don't like it. That's a bad direction to go. That's a bad direction for AJ Styles to have to pull a good match out of Shane McMahon and carry him. I'm sure AJ could do it. Shane is not a bad worker. Every time the guy's in the ring, he busts his ass, but Shane is nowhere near on the level of AJ Styles. I think that's awful booking to have AJ, a super phenomenal talent like AJ Styles, put him in a WrestleMania match with Shane McMahon. Why? Why do that? I don't like the idea one bit. I don't like it. Because that's not using AJ Styles properly. At one of the biggest shows of the year, that is bad, god-awful booking if you put AJ against Shane. And on Talking Smack, they probably started building their match already because AJ started confronting Shane why he wasn't on the Royal Rumble poster. And Shane just blew him off and said, I'm not worried about posters. I'm worried about this Sunday's Royal Rumble. So I guess they're going to start feuding and have a match at WrestleMania over AJ being upset he's not on the poster or on the front of the poster. That's ridiculous, and that's really ridiculous and really stupid to put AJ in a match with Shane McMahon. That's dumb. I'd rather see AJ Undertaker, AJ Finn Balor. I mean, you can have interpromotional matches, AJ Finn Balor, AJ Samoa Joe, AJ John Cena versus Undertaker triple threat. I'd rather see that. I'd rather see AJ Nakamura, AJ anybody. AJ bring Shawn Michaels out of retirement for one match. I'd rather see AJ Shawn Michaels than AJ Shane McMahon. Nothing against Shane McMahon. I like him. But he's not the right opponent for AJ. So next, rumored match is Roman Reigns against The Undertaker. I don't have a problem with that match. Could be decent because The Undertaker's in it, and he'll bring a lot of fire out of Roman Reigns, and he'll push Roman Reigns. But I don't know. I don't hate the match. Taker Reigns, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Next rumored match would be Samoa Joe making his WrestleMania debut. Samoa Joe taking on John Cena. I like that match. I think it'd be really good. I think Cena and Joe would both bust their ass to put on a great WrestleMania match. What's the next rumored match? Seth Rollins, Triple H. I like that match. They got to do it because they've been building that match for about over a year, feels like. Ever since Triple H screwed Rollins out of the Universal title, that was in August. So Triple H Rollins has to happen. I like the idea of that match at WrestleMania. What's the other rumored matches? Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton. How do I feel about that? Just, as I said, I don't really feel anything about it. That's not a proper way to push Bray Wyatt. Just getting a victory over Randy Orton, I don't like that idea of them facing off at WrestleMania. I don't like it. I don't really want to see it. I think we've seen it before. Anyways, I don't like it. Bray, Randy Orton, I do not like it. It's a rumored WrestleMania match. I'd rather see Bray Wyatt. I'd rather see Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton go after the tag titles again against American Alpha. Or I'd rather see Bray Wyatt get an Intercontinental title shot at WrestleMania and win the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. I'm not interested to see Bray versus Randy. I'm just not. But I'm sure it's going to happen. They'll probably build up and start their program at the Royal Rumble when Randy RKO's Bray out of nowhere and throws him out of the Rumble. So that'll set up their WrestleMania match, but I still don't like it. I'd rather see Bray win the Intercontinental title than take on Randy Orton. And the other rumored match, they'll probably have an Andre the Giant Battle Royal. I don't know who the hell could win that. I haven't thought about it. Maybe you could have Finn Balor return and win that. Andre Battle Royal. Big Show, Shaq. That's rumored, but that's definitely going to happen. I don't like the idea of watching that match. It's going to be very boring. But I understand why WWE would do it because Shaq is a huge star in sports. And WrestleMania will get a lot of mainstream coverage. A lot of mainstream coverage when they have Shaq in a wrestling match against Big Show. It won't be a wrestling match. It'll just be two giants locking up most of the match. Locking up, grabbing each other by the throat, and that's basically it. Maybe Shaq will body slam Big Show and beat him like that. But I understand why they would do it. Because it'll give WWE a lot of mainstream press having Shaq in a WrestleMania match. In every WrestleMania, you gotta have some type of sports athlete, former athlete, or celebrity. You gotta have them involved in a WrestleMania. So this year, Shaq is a big sports celebrity. So there it is. This ends episode number 5 of the list. Hope you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at WWE NXT Guy, also at NXT WWE Guy. This was the list, episode 5. Subscribe, like, comment, share my videos. Bye for now, everybody.